welcome to another episode of New Gameplay. Today, I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Dan Tack, finally.
Hey, yeah, finally, right? Where have I been? Hello, everybody.
Where have you been? And Alex Van Aken, are you kidding me?
Hello, yeah, I'm on my iPad.
How's it going, buddy? What is this?
This is Dragon Quest Tact. And I'm going to hand it over to Dan Tack to explain it.
So we all know the Dragon Quest IP. I'm a huge fan myself. This is a very mixed experience based on one day of play. I'm on like chapter 7. Right now we're looking at the chapter 1 boss, so very early on. Okay. This is a gacha game. For those of you who don't know what that is, you may have heard of it recently in the Genshin Impact. It's where you take pulls out of a big bag of goodies, and almost everything in there sucks. But the 1% of the stuff in there is really, really good. And those are the things you're looking for. So that's how you form your army. There's like 10 different progression systems going at once. You can equip your characters. You can upgrade their abilities, you can level them up, you can rank them up. Anybody familiar with the mobile game paradigm knows exactly what to expect from the gacha systems in this game. On the other end of things, it includes many nostalgic Dragon Quest characters, monsters, sound effects, the whole thing. So you really get to enjoy, as we see here, a king slime beating on a slime with a classic sound effect. You gotta love it, right?
Wow.
Gotta love it.
It's really tickling all the pleasure centers in my brain. Sold.
It really didn't for me at first. I was pretty cynical on it first, and I still am. Yeah. But there's so much nods for the Dragon Quest fans in here. It's hard to hate it too much until you get to there's 5 different kinds of monetization in this game, I think. Yeah. So beyond the obvious gacha system that has you chasing to pull big dragons and fun stuff like that, there's also a battle pass and a subscription. There's something called a metal pass, which you just pay money to get more stuff, and there's a subscription, which automatically puts you on a subscription thing that you have to cancel. It's not just buy once and do it. It actually subs your account, and you have to go into your account options and cancel the subscription, which is super annoying. Right. Anyway, hey, I'm not going to blame a game for making money. I get it, but this really does fall into that loophole of when people come down on mobile games. This has all those systems in play.
Right.
But on the plus side, Dragon Quest, and appropriately named Tact, right? You get to set your creatures on a board. They have different abilities. You can get them new abilities, and there is some maneuvering and strategy to it. So on that angle, I like it. Of course, the other side of things is you're basically auto battling all the time. Alex is playing here, regular mode.
Yeah.
If you're doing a hard fight, you do, but normally it's just put it on auto battle and go through the motions.
His iPad is just dripping with sweat right now. Now that we don't have a camera on him. This is some intense stuff. This battle music is really getting us pumped up too.
So I'm moving my Drizzy. I think his name's Drizzy.
That's a Dracky?
Dracky, there you go. Drizzy Drake. Champagne Poppy. No, this is Dracky, and I am kind of cycling through. He only has one ability right now. Yeah. You can see if I toggle it.
He'll get other skills later if you want to improve him. You can pick whichever. So you basically have a huge roster. You'll get to collect a lot of enemies you meet. It really plays up my nostalgia dopamine sensors in my brain. It brings me back to Dragon Quest Monsters, one of my favorite spin-off series. That they need to make a new one. You hear me? Go do it. Yeah. It's sort of like Dragon Quest Pokemon, right? For lack of a better quick description.
Well, that's the thing with the Dragon Quest series. Is if you're looking for a nostalgic way to enjoy these characters, there's no shortage of options.
That's true. Yeah, the first major boss in the game is actually a golem. It always is, right? It's a really cool fight. So what we're gonna get to do here in a second, I think, if Alex will, there is story. You get these little vignettes before and after every chapter battle, and then there's as is the case with most mobile games, there's separate battles that you can do to get gold, experience, weapons, ability upgrades, creature upgrades. It runs the gamut, okay? And that's where you're going to spend a lot of your time clicking on auto battle. And guess what? If you want to get ultra fast auto battle, you got to be a subscriber. Which I paid down 5 hard-earned dollars on the table to get. And Lord, the auto battle it's much faster. You want it.
Yeah. Now, is there something like a clan or a guild that you can join to team up with other players?
No. The PvP section, which I think is the arena, I haven't unlocked yet. I don't know if it's even in the game yet. I think that might be, it says coming soon on the thing. I've unlocked the majority of the features after one day of play. But the PvP and interaction with other players I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, look.
Yeah,
Saber Cub wants to join us.
Yeah, you will regularly pick up new additions to the team after battles, and if you get a duplicate of a monster you already own, it just upgrades them. So
cool.
You're filling out your whole roster over time.
Okay, so you're not like sending it to the glue factory.
Yeah, that's
you're
true.
Incorporating it somehow.
They don't use that mechanic where it's like feed 10 of your monsters to make your other monster bigger. They just make you go farm a ton of other stuff to do that.
Okay, gotcha.
And of course, you have to spend your stamina to go out on adventures.
Right.
And once your stamina runs out, you have to wait or pay, I imagine.
And as is the case, and games have gotten a much more intelligent about how they dole out stamina over the past 5 years, I'd say. You don't have somebody running out in the first day even. Like I could not run in a stamina no matter what I did because you keep leveling up and gaining your stam back. But eventually, at whatever time that their focus group testing determined that my stam should run out and I should start wanting to pay, it'll hit, I'm sure. And I'll have to start buying stam potions or something ridiculous. But again, it sounds like I'm pretty negative on the game. The gameplay itself and the Dragon Quest callbacks are completely fine and I'm enjoying them.
Right.
Everything surrounding those systems is the kind of stuff that gets mobile games.
So I just turned on auto.
Negative level. Yeah, auto's good. You'll get there. Let's auto this one because this one will unlock the gacha system, and then we can go get some real units.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Nothing in my team. Nothing in my team but S tier, baby.
Oh wow, yeah, only the best for Dan Tack.
Of course. I think I got like a peacock and 2 dragons.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Do they have like shiny variants or?
I haven't seen anything like that, but you do get the appropriate dopamine dispersal when you get the S tier, right? They're all purple and flashy, and the C class is like, oh, boo.
Yeah. I'd like to apologize for insinuating that Dragon Quest would have some kind of palette swap. That's really unfair.
We're coming down hard on Dragon Quest here.
I love Dragon Quest games.
I do too. I love Dragon Quest. I am too. I want to make that clear for the YouTube, for the YouTube crowd who certainly won't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, I like to have fun, and I don't like to spend more money than I need to, which puts me at a bit of a crossroads, it appears.
If this was an actual tactical game that had a base cost, and you could just play everything, I'd probably be more into it than the mobile model. But hey, it's games today. What are you gonna do?
All right, we can scout now.
We can. We're gonna do it.
Right.
Hey, give it a try. The first one's always free.
Yeah.
Let's
give it a whirl, they say. Don't ask your mom or dad; they'll understand later.
So they're only like, as soon as we do this one poll with the ticket, we're gonna come back and spend the 3,000 gems you've accumulated over the tutorial.
Yeah, baby.
Here we go.
For a 10-pack.
This is very exciting. What could it be?
Well, they're not gonna give you a good one on the first one, right? It's gonna be like a C. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna say it's a B. I bet he gets a B as first.
I'm going with A. All right.
No way are they giving you an A. An A is a gold ticket.
Oh. Fightgeist.
Yeah, he can see the underlying code.
Yeah, I can see it. It's like the Matrix now. I can just see it.
Wow.
Spend $500 S tier.
Just a bunch of like, green dollar signs floating.
Yeah.
Here's all of his stats for those who want to see it.
Yes.
Nope.
Close. All right.
It's a cool thing. Now, run the big one as soon as you get out.
Yes.
We can't stop the stream without doing that. There you go.
Here we
Scout
go.
10, baby.
Mm-hmm.
The big roll.
All right, and I think you get to re-roll this as many times as you like since it's your first one. I think somebody told me that. I didn't do it because I got 2 S's, but I think you can get.
Just some neighbor kid again, Dan Tack.
I saw it on Twitter, but it makes sense. That way you don't have to keep replaying the first part of the game to do your re-roll. You know, people often do that. They'll spend days and days re-rolling to get the good one. So you didn't get anything good in this pack.
Oh, this guy rules. Very cool. I like him.
So.
Oh.
Oh wow, you got completely screwed there.
Wow.
Like, you didn't even get an A, dude.
Oh.
Did you skip past some animations, or was that?
I think I accidentally did.
You did. You skip past all the. You just hit skip because it's time to buy another 10-pack, right? That's how it works. I don't see a refresh option on your thing. That's really weird.
Well,
did they give you that after it? Well, hey, you know what? You got some cool like little Healy slime guys. Those are cute, right?
Repeat maybe.
It was like ripping open the foil package and throwing the cards on the ground.
For some reason, I had a repeat thing when I did mine. I don't know if they give you that in the quest, but man, you are not in good shape here.
Well, you have to spend some real money now. I think it might be cool, actually, Alex.
Yeah, you're in trouble now. Oh yeah, that's another thing I didn't mention now that we're on the screen. There are certain they give you gems in game, of course, to do pulls, but there are certain pulls you can only do with paid gems.
Okay, good.
So they've got that, that's gated off too. It's like, hey, we gotta make sure you dip it in your pocket for this one.
Now, would you imagine that they're gonna have like special events, like certain timed exclusives and that kind of business?
They do. Okay. Yeah, they've already got like the hey, welcome to Dragon Quest event, and they got a whole like events menu for that.
Okay,
so
good.
I imagine that will be robust over time. Now, everybody who plays like originally, I think it's a free King Slime, and he's still in my group, so he's pretty good. He's the only A I've got left.
All right.
I feel bad for you.
Alex. It's fine.
Just a bunch of chumps on your team.
Draki's got to go. We're gonna swap him for this cool looking.
So, it's not all bad. He does have a bunch of chumps on his team, but they'll be much easier to upgrade. Upgrading the big S class guys is really difficult, and you've got to upgrade them in order to give them like armor. So you could have a much better lower tier unit than an S1 because you got to be mad for. I'm currently farming for my S class upgrades, and it's a lengthy experience. I hit auto battle a lot.
All right, let's play a couple more battles. Adventure.
Yeah, if you have any other questions, Alex, hit me with them.
Scale of 1 to 10, Alex. How mad are you right now?
I'm pretty angry. I was promised Dan Tack promised me 2 S tier characters, and I didn't even get it.
I was able to reroll on mine. I did it once. I don't know why you didn't get it. Maybe it's something you unlock later. I don't know.
You can download some content. That's exciting.
Nice. Look at this. Look at my internet speed. So fast.
Yeah, you do download each map individually. That way, I guess they kept the initial download really small.
Yeah, they're concerned we were focused. That's
you only have to download what you need. But basically, they teach you a lot of stuff here as you roll out the first initial couple chapters, and there are like little like this here. You got like little cool cutscenes where you get to interact with all your favorite Dragon Quest characters.
Yep, get in the head. What makes these slimes tick? They look at a map. All right, very cool.
They do. But no, this is cool. Oh, this is actually I think this is the one that teaches you about treasure chests.
Yeah.
No, so there's another one. So there's some cool elements in combat that we haven't seen yet. Like, they'll put a super hard enemy, like a big troll, in front of a treasure chest. And it's an optional thing you want to do in the fight, so you can like sneak around him and get the chest, or you can just not fight him and complete the map. So there's some optional stuff that's in. It's not just completely rote auto battling.
Right.
But that is what it degenerates into, over time. It's like, oh, I got 100 stamina in 15 minutes. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna go run the farm battle 1,000 times.
Right.
And hopefully,
so then, like you've got like kind of your limiting factors. You have to spend some kind of energy to send your guys out on missions, right?
Yeah, that's exactly.
What happens when you die? Are they like knocked out of rotation unless you pay to accelerate their recovery, or how does that work?
So if you are on a mission and they die, you can pay gems immediately to bring them all back to life.
Okay, good.
To help you beat the map. But if you do lose the map, just straight up lose, it doesn't cost you anything. Just the stamina cost to go on the mission.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's not actually that restrictive, but it does give you a complete pay to win mechanic if you want. Like, let's say the boss just happens to beat you a little bit, and you've got some gems lying around. Hey, bring your whole crew back. Get that last damage on them. So yeah, every monetization practice that I have issue with is basically in this game. It's far or nothing.
Well, there we go.
That said, God, doesn't it feel good to hear Dragon Quest sound effects and attack and collect Dragon Quest monsters? Though I know, I mean, whatever. It got ingrained in my head at an early age, okay? I'm powerless to resist.
Yeah. Be strong, that's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Oof. I don't want to be a big stinker, but man, I don't know. This seems like, I guess if you're not playing any mobile games and you're like, that's fine. But I think those of us who have a couple already kind of in a rotation, we poke away at every once in a while. Like at a certain point, it's like all these streaming video services. May as well just get cable.
Yeah, it's tough. Like I said, it's caused me to have to juggle my love of Dragon Quest. But like you think about it, like they could have this could be anything, right?
Yep.
You could skin this any way you want and take out the Dragon Quest stuff and it'd just be like, wow.
Yeah. You know what? At least they didn't do some kind of like geocaching Pokemon Go clone, rather,
Fair.
So
that'll make an NGT much harder.
NGT, it could be worse. That's what we'll say.
Oh.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you know, I have to say that I wasn't happy with the monetization, but there is some fun Dragon Quest stuff here for lovers. That's all I can say. That's me being as nice as I can.
Yeah. There you go. Whew. All right, we need to say any more. You guys feel great about this?
I feel like we've said everything we need to say.
Love it. Right. Well, thanks for showing this off, guys. And Dan, thanks for spending upwards of, I think you're saying in our Slack channel, $300 you spent on this so far? The first day, outrageous. But you said you like Dragon Quest. All right.
Wow, that person was really good at playing that game. Those other people were really good at talking about it, too. If you find yourself saying either of these things, subscribe to Game Informer on YouTube for new episodes of New Gameplay Today every week, covering the hottest new and upcoming releases.